Create yourself a new world, big or small, but make it beautiful. The Property Show brings you beautiful spaces, exquisite construction ideas, easy style interior designing, and we bring you up to date with the industry. It's fresh, it's inspiring, it's The Property Show. Now showing on The Property Show. Proudly sponsored by Roofings.
Warm regards and welcome to a new month, February. Remember, our job at The Property Show is simply to make sense of the real estate industry, majorly locally, but equally giving you an international perspective to things. Because I always say, if we're inspiring a first world Uganda, first world region, before we talk about any other thing, we've got to get the infrastructure right. We've got to get the buildings that are going on around us right. We've got to get our homes right. We've got to get the infrastructure right. And I tell you what, the skylines of East Africa, the skylines of Kampala are oozing with such brilliance and excitement. And at The Property Show, we're really excited at where the real estate is headed to. My name is Edwin Masime, your host on The Property Show. And first and foremost, I could do no better justice but to appreciate our official sponsors for the second year running, Roofings Group. Not just the strength of Uganda, but the strength of the region. So if you're looking for quality, durable products for your construction, it's no longer, by the way, just about the iron sheets, but Roofings takes care of your needs right from the foundation to the stem of your structure to actually the roofing stage. So it's got to be Roofings, and we'll be giving you highlights of some of the incredible products that you can get from any of their outlets as Roofings. And get onto their Facebook page, Roofings Group, and like their page and be a part of what they're actually involved in. Now, it gets really more exciting. That if you want to furnish your home and make it much better, your office, your hotel, whatever it is, it's got to be Nina Interiors for all your furnishing needs. And now, they've got quite so much in stock that you can actually come and enjoy the problem of being spoiled with choice. And it can be Nina Interiors right here on Ginger Road, opposite Spear House. And special thanks to all our partners. Now, for any man who wants to dress really good, have good perfumes, good watches, good suits, shirts, it's got to be Maz Luxury. MazLuxury.com, our official wardrobe sponsors on the show. And special thanks to Regis as our partners, Serena Kampala Hotel and Lake Vic Serena, as well as Lamoti, Uganda. But about this point right now, let's take a look at what we have lined up for you in this week's edition of The Property Show.
Today on The Property Show.
Just like I told you, I would find you wherever you are. I was going to look for you until I got you this week. I want you to actually participate, be part of us in the dream home. I want you to actually be with the team, the Property Show family. But before we actually go in for my dream home, we are going to have a segment that you all love, where you get us free tips. You do not actually have to stress. You do not have to pay for them. Just sit, relax, and actually have yourself the tips of what to do with your house. Up next is the interior designing tips of the week. But before we go in for that, let's see what we have with our dream home of the week.
Hello, my name is Gloria and I'm taking you through this week's interior design. On the show today, I have a guest. It's a young lady interior designer and she's called Bethel. Bethel, good to have you.
Thank you.
All right, Bethel, so let's talk about color. Color in interior design is a very big thing. You read about it, people talk about it. What are your thoughts on color?
I think color is very beautiful, and you can actually tell a story
Yes,
just
you
with
can.
the colors you use.
Absolutely.
And color builds an atmosphere in the place. If you want to build an atmosphere in a room,
Yes.
color is the thing to use. If you want to have a driving atmosphere, young
Yes,
and lively,
I
and
know.
free,
Yeah.
you'd go for the lively colors, the spiky ones, like the blue. You'd use the red, the yellow, maybe
Yes,
orange.
yes.
These colors speak volumes. I'm young.
And just get your blood racing, like, yay, celebration over here. Right.
But, if you want the calm environment or the intellectual one, you'd go for the contemporary colors.
Yes.
You'd go like for maybe the dark colors.
Oh, wow. Oh. All right then. So this is February and it's a month of Valentine's. So red's going to be splashed all over in the shops, in the people wearing red.
Yeah,
But if I don't like red, I mean, what should I do? Am I stuck? Should I stay home? I mean, what should I do? What's the alternative?
Okay, that's tricky. That's actually very tricky. Red is traditionally the
Yes, it is.
Valentine color.
Yeah.
When you speak Valentine, everyone goes red. But if you are not a red lover, you'd go for purple. Okay.
Oh.
Purple is the color that speaks of deep love.
Oh, right.
It's actually also romantic.
Oh.
Very luxurious. So
Yes,
if
it is.
you're totally not going for red, you'd go for purple or maybe black.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it speaks elegant.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Fabulous. There you have it. If you don't like red, you do the black or the purple. All right, so now rooms, okay? There's, I know, it's been said, there's different colors for different rooms. I mean, share with us.
Rooms. If I were to design a living room for an old couple,
Yeah.
I'd basically go for the rusty colors.
Oh,
Yeah, like beige. You do the calm colors. You do the light peach, maybe.
yes.
You do colors that are not very spiky.
Yes.
Yeah, so you'd go for like beige, the aqua, very light aqua.
Restful colors, yeah. Awesome. So if we're looking for designing a space for like a young corporate man, a gentleman, what would be your options for that?
I'd go for navy blue.
All right.
Yeah, navy
Okay.
Navy blue, maybe mash it up with a little red or
Oh,
orange.
spice it up a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, put
yeah.
some funky into
Maybe
it.
white.
So how about the children? If you were to do for the children, what colors would you recommend for their
For the
spaces?
children, I'd do basically primary colors and mix them up a little bit. I'd do blue,
Yes.
yellow, and red.
Okay.
Maybe add some green and orange
Yes.
to help them keep on learning the colors better.
Yeah, and apparently they do help their brains
Yeah,
stimulate
yeah, it
their
does, it
brains
does.
and stuff like that.
Yeah, it helps them mature and get to
Awesome.
learn faster.
Awesome. That's quite fabulous. Well, Bethel, it's been awesome having you on the show. Thank you very much for coming by.
Thank you, too.
Well, I hope you've had fun with this interior designer tip on color. Take care and goodbye.
Quickly! Mom's coming! Cover it!
Gundi nawe, is that any way to cover?
When you have to cover something, cover it the right way. Only Roofing's iron sheets have double coating that give them a much longer life and are made with Japanese technology for best quality right here in Uganda. With Roofing's iron sheets, we've got you covered. Roofing's, strength of a nation.
Still to come.
Kituka katikako fenna fenna okumanya ensonga ezikwatagana n'ebyettaka.
However, we continue to encourage people to register.
I just love the comfort I get when I'm at Nina Interiors. For example, when I sit in this sofa, I just feel so comfortable. But you can have that comfort too. All you have to do is walk into their showroom on Ginger Road opposite Spear House. But the other beauty with Nina Interiors is that every single week on the property show, they bring you the property of the week. And the property of the week is here to inspire you, just like Nina Interiors does. So up next is the property of the week, brought to you by the Nina Interiors.
Looking for a real furniture feel? At Nina Interiors, we have a marvelous collection of quality and comfort furniture designs that will suit your furnishing needs perfectly and leave a mark of excellence on your home. Enjoy our special deals on dining sets, masterpieces for the living room, office furniture, and exquisite curtains. So why not come down to Nina Interiors showroom on Ginger Road, because it's all you've envisioned and more.
Have you always admired those lavish penthouses in the movies you watch? Well, that can change for you. For you do not have to admire anymore. Pam Goldings has put up one of the most beautiful and classy penthouses. This lavish penthouse sits atop one of the Pam Golding apartments overlooking the Lake Victoria. The property show was impressed with the style of construction and just had to share it with its audiences. Occupying the most top floor of the luxurious apartment high-rise, the apartment has an interior space that gives room for a lot of creativity, including bedrooms, comfy bathrooms, a dining room, a formal living room. The master suite encompasses the entire top floor. This penthouse has large windows that create an illusion of more space and openness to the whole interior. As the palatial penthouse boosts in space, it also has high ceilings, a structure feature popular among luxurious real estate buyers. If you want comfort and you actually want to sit back and relax, this is one place you're actually going to love. The Pam Golding Penthouse is something we took focus on this week because of the extra touch of beauty it portrays. Not like any other apartment at the most top floor room would actually be. This is a home within a home. You will actually accept that you will feel like you are in a different dimension and universe on its own.
The Bird's Eye, brought to you by Roofings. The Bird's Eye was brought to you by Roofings.
Roofings, strength of a nation.
Well, this week on the Property Show, we know that what's very important for everybody out there, whether you already have your own home or house, you're looking towards another home. Last week, we penned off at the issue of Buganda Land Board and land matters. Ettaka kintu kikulu nnyo. Ettaka kituka katikako fenna okumanya ensonga ezikwatagana n'ebyettaka. So today, we continue with Barnabas to help us understand more. And I turn the gun now to Barnabas. Now, last week we penned off talking about the importance of the land registration that was going on. To my understanding, the exercise was carried on up to about 30%, 70%. Was the exercise closed, or people have been given now more time for the exercise to continue for it to be completed?
The mass campaign
Yes.
has been closed because the mass campaign came in with it involved us deploying lots of resources
Yes.
to go out and get these people registered. However, we continue to encourage people to register their Bibanja interests. We have branch offices in every region of
Yes.
Buganda.
Yes.
So we encourage them to go there and continue with the exercise at their own pace, really.
Okay.
But of course, the earlier the better. but the mass campaign was closed.
Now, the critical question that kept coming through even the last time we hosted a member from Buganda Land Board was the concern and notion of people telling each other, don't dare, forget about it, please. Since your head legal, give the viewers protection. How legal should legal be? How illegal should illegal be when it comes to transacting in land to do with Kabaka's land?
I'll start with the Land Act, which is the parent law controlling ownership of land in Uganda. It creates interests that are innovative in Uganda. There's a bona fide occupant, there's a lawful occupant. Now, these are essentially the Bibanja holders.
Yes.
Now, Buganda Land Board on its own land went a step further to actually put this law in practice. When we say they are lawful occupant, we have given Bibanja holders a lawful status. A person who owns land on Kabaka's land as a Chibanja holder has a file, he has measurements, we have their pictures, we've captured their data in terms of contacts and even next of kin. Every Chibanja holder that is with us has a file. So when you are transacting with this Chibanja holder, all you have to do is come to Buganda Land Board and you conduct a search, which is not very unlike the search you conduct at the Ministry of Lands, except for the fact that for us it's going to happen in the next 10 minutes. You'll have all your information.
So it is possible for me to buy Kabaka's land and it is titled?
Oh yes, absolutely.
Okay.
There are probably what you'd call two tiers in ownership of Kabaka's land. You can have the Chibanja, which is untitled, but remember it is measured. In many instances now we're even surveying it off. In the urban areas, we've started that, Wakiso and Busiro, Chadondo, Kampala, and the surrounding areas.
So can I buy untitled land?
Absolutely.
How dangerous, how safe is that?
It is absolutely safe to buy untitled land on Kabaka's land of a registered Chibanja owner.
But whereas it's untitled, you're saying that the registration has been done to ensure that actually it's security proof that I can be able to know the bona fide or the legal owner.
Absolutely.
Now, if you're watching, please, your questions. Okay, keep your questions coming through. We are at least guaranteed Buganda Land Board has modernized things. However, if it's Buganda, it's the king's land. There's that notion of how many years apparently you have to renew, and then people become jittery and unsecure about these things. I have to renew it. Is it after how many years again?
For starters,
yes,
if I may use that,
please.
It is not the king's land.
Hey.
This is land vested in the Kabakashi, in the Kabaka of Buganda, hold for the people of Buganda.
But the notion out there is Kabaka's land.
It's not his personal land. It is extremely safe to buy Kabaka's land. Why? We have it measured out, we have it surveyed. The Chibanja is no longer an abstract thing. It is an actual place, an actual location. And the steps we've taken so far, even government would be envious.
The land is very vital and very critical. But a final word that you would want to give to the people, in case anybody right now actually has any issue to do with land, where do they go to? Final words.
You come to Buganda Land Board. We are located at Masengere building next to Bulange. Come there on the first floor. We have an amazing reception center, great customer care. Ask what you want to know and you'll be given service immediately. We have over 200 employees in Buganda Land Board, and at the headquarters we are over 70. We have my department, the legal department, we have a finance department, of course, we have a corporate affairs department, we have a land management department, we have a survey department which has the latest survey technology in the world. Wow. We do our surveys in record time. I mean, just imagine a situation where we've been able to do over 500 surveys in a period of a month.
But we congratulate you and salute you over the modernizing of the systems, and I think that's a good example. And I believe government and other stakeholders have a lot to learn from this. It's been great having you on the show.
Same here.
The Sydney Opera House is a multi-venue performing arts centre in Sydney, Australia. Identified as one of the 20th century most distinctive buildings, designed by Danish architect John Utzon, the building was formally opened on 20th October 1973. The Sydney Opera House became a UNESCO World Heritage Site on 28th June 2007. The building and its surrounds occupy the whole of Benelog Point in Sydney Harbour, between Sydney Cove and Farm Cove, adjacent to the Sydney Central Business District and the Royal Botanic Gardens, and close by the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Though its name suggests a single venue, the building comprises multiple performance venues which together are among the busiest of performing arts centres, hosting well over 1,500 performances annually, attended by more than 1.2 million people. A wide range of performances is presented in the venues by numerous performing arts producers, including 4 key resident companies, which are Opera Australia, the Australian Ballet. As one of the most popular visitor attractions in Australia, more than 8 million people visit the site each year, with around 350,000 visitors annually taking a guided tour of the building. The facility features a modern expressionist design with a series of large precast concrete shells, each composed of sections of a sphere of 75.2 meters, forming the roofs of the structure set on a monumental podium. This is actually one place to go and settle to have a peaceful mind while you actually listen to that violin play.
Well, I know you may be looking for a property, or you just want something new. You never know. Maybe that house that you've been living in just got a little bit smaller and you want something bigger. The Property Show has you covered. Thanks to partners Lamudi from the www.propertyshow1.com. You get all this in the comfort of your home. So just log into our website, www.propertyshow1.com. Or if you can't log into our website, then just sit back, relax, and watch the property scan.
I tell you, I never love this time where I come to say it's the end of the show. And many of you keep saying, Edwin, can we make the show a little longer? No, that's all we have for you, so we can keep you looking forward to next week again. Now, it would be very unfair for me to close the show without saying to all of you, our viewers across the country, Many of you think we focus on the Kampalans, but those of you in Mbale, Gulu, Kapchorwa, Fort Portal, you mean so much to us. And the Property Show reminds you it's election time, so can I tell you the candidate to vote? Yes. The only candidate to vote is vote wisely. And special thanks to all our sponsors, Roofings Group, Nina Interiors, and all our partner sponsors. Thank you so much. But more importantly, to you, our viewers of this show, and to the diaspora viewers of this show live streaming and on YouTube, thank you so much for making the Property Show a part of your huge brand. And just to remind you, finally, the Property Expo 2016 is oozing around the corner. Around the corner? Yes. In May, the first week of May, we get ready for the Property Expo. Now, for any questions you've had about property, real estate, where to get good rental deals, whatever, name it, the future of where the real estate industry is going, interior designing, landscaping, it's all going to be at the Expo this year. But we'll be giving you more details. Until then, remember to keep your hope alive, stay dreaming, keep dreaming, and indeed from the Property Show, on behalf of the team, we just want to say have a blessed week. Until then, adios.
Next week on The Property Show.
Another summer day has come and gone away in Paris and Rome, but I want to go home.